Hello, how are y'all doing today? I hope you're having a good time. Welcome to the 19th session of the Deviants and Dorks campaign. Just an update for everybody, Crow could not make it, so Prar will be off doing his own thing. Thank you for telling me I'm muted. But I think without further ado, we're gonna hop in and see how the players are doing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Woo! Hi. Do you guys want to know? Do you guys want to know a fun fact about Hemlock?
Sure. Yeah. I am live. Keep that in mind.
Yes. When I initially made them for the first time, they were still the Doctor, but their actual name wasn't Hemlock. It was the entirety of Rick Astley's "Never Gonna Give You Up."
Oh, right. I remember you telling me that.
One, how have I not heard this before? Two, fuck you. I hate that.
Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you.
Okay.
Never gonna make
Either way,
you cry.
welcome to the 19th session of the Deviants Dorks campaign. I hope you're all having a fun time.
This is the karaoke session. I think we did very well on that. I don't remember the lyrics properly, but
I just could not remember if it's copyrighted or not. But
pretty much, I think it was like 32 cents. Check out the septum piercing. Oh, sorry.
Either way, we're all live. So, how have y'all been doing? How's your week been?
I got COVID again.
I moved back home and I just submitted a job application.
Nice.
I've had a lot of back pain and I haven't been sleeping well because of constipation.
That's a mood.
Follow that, bitches!
How about you? Have you been doing anything interesting the past week? Anything you want to shout out?
This summer coming to you, the new Pokemon region, Caligo.
Wait, really?
That's no, it's not a Pokemon thing. It's a Pixelmon lore server I'm on.
Oh shit, that's cool. Okay.
Nice.
It'll be on YouTube, and I believe I'm allowed to build things on Twitch. So.
Ooh.
Yeah, you'll see.
Lovely.
You'll still be building streams from me this summer.
Yippee!
I'm playing Nino Kuni over on my channel, so I'm actually regularly live.
Nice.
Hey,
I'm probably gonna come back from my little hiatus tomorrow since I just spent a week and a half away from stream for the finals and moved back.
Hell yeah.
I might stream tonight
There's a poll,
because I haven't streamed in a month.
Shouting out my Twitter. There's a poll on my Twitter for games to vote for. It's literally just Taffy-chan. It's
What are on the poll?
Duo, Hades, Franbo, and Amanda the Adventurer.
Ooh.
And where is this in your Discord?
It's either in my Discord in the polls section. It's under Twitch and streaming, or you can find it on my Twitter.
Ooh. I'm very interested. The last one sounds
did you go to both?
I'm voting.
You technically can. It was just kind of. I do one for both, and I just add up the counts, so you technically can vote twice. Just in case.
Make sure you join the Discord and follow Twitter.
Also,
can't vote twice. I just put vote both in just so it reaches a wider audience, and I have a higher chance of actually getting votes in there.
Also, for everyone other than Taffy, make sure you are in Roll20 so your rolls come through.
Oh shit! Right. Yeah, no, I gotta open. I forgot I gotta open up all my D&D stuff.
Yeah, we are playing D&D, yes. But without further ado, I think it's time to get right into it.
Yay!
Last session, you all found yourself hidden away in a dreamscape, some path of nightmares that you all walked upon, entering from one mind into another, collecting people as you went. That all accumulated with you all inside Prar's nightmare, in which you all fought these dream extreme copycat versions of yourself. Ray, people can see that on stream. That's just visible.
What's happening?
Silencing you all. Okay, that's fine. Horus, you can say Horus, but P is banned.
What was it?
You're not allowed to pee.
No piss. But
Canonically, we're not allowed to piss.
no pissing. No pissing.
Let's go look
listen,
at my
no
vampire
kink
jewelry.
No kink shame. But just no pee.
I love it,
so
Obo. That's so good.
But like, what if I had a piss kink though?
I wouldn't
no
be your friend
shame,
anymore.
No shame. You do what
Full
you want to
shame.
do. If you want to
Full
talk about
shame.
it, I'm totally fine off of stream, but just not on stream.
Don't worry, I
Pee-
don't. Bodily fluids are like a no-no for me.
Same.
Piss is banned
It's just
in my
funny.
But either way, let's continue on to the 19th session of the Deviants and Dorks campaign. You
Oh my
all
gosh, oh my god, we're at 19.
we're at 19.
Oh my god.
This is what happens.
Are we
when
doing
you actually
something
have
funny,
D&D
goofy?
every week.
That's how old I
twentieth?
turned this year.
Wow.
I'm thinking about that, Oppo. Possibly doing something funny, goofy for session 20. We'll see. But without further ado, you all, after waking up from the dreamscape, decided to go to Fantasy Denny's. Ron and Tara update them on the situation, see Caroline, and then decided to, after sleeping for 4 days straight, go straight to bed. Now we are continuing on with the next morning. You all wake up. Daisy, you find your way back to the cart after your little excursion at the end of last session. And we'll start off with you walking into the cart. As everyone else is kind of crawling their way out of bed.
Good morning, everyone!
Good morning, Daisy.
I do not.
Morning.
Hello.
I want to be noted that it's very weird for Daisy to be up early because she usually is the one who... usually Takek and Daisy are, like, the latest sleepers.
Yeah.
That's why I, like, absolutely just went... just, like, fucking too early for me.
Yeah.
But, like, it's hard to sleep for 4 days and then still sleep for another.
Yeah.
If Tempter ever sleeps past Daisy and or Takek, something is wrong.
Interesting thing, actually. Tempter.
Yes.
Before Daisy got back, about 15-20 minutes ago, Prar left. Prar said he needed some alone time for a day. Just some time to sort out his own thoughts. And said he would be back by the end of the night.
Understandable.
How dare Prar leave us? It's the homophobia.
This is
How
this is my
How dare.
with Crow not being here.
how the audacity of Crow to be too tired to play Dungeons and Dragons.
Listen, you can yell at Crow all you want in DMs, but either way, we will continue on. As you all kind of get your bearings, do what you need to do, in the morning, you hear a knock at the door. And then...
No.
Quick question, Doctor. Does the cart have a mailbox or like a little mail flap or something?
Yeah, I guess I'll have a mail flap on the door.
The flap opens and a piece of paper goes in.
Well, I'm gonna pick it up because this is my cart.
This is your cart.
Oh, I would also like to say, they're not wearing their mask yet. Like, it's morning. They're with their family. We're still in the cart. But yeah, no. I pick it up. I read that shit.
You read it and it says, "Meet me at Grove, high noon. All of you."
Does it say who it's from?
No.
Guys, we got a mysterious letter. I was already planning on going to the Grove today, but we got a mysterious letter.
You all slept in a bit. It's about 10 a.m., so you have about 2 hours to do what you want before the meeting. If you choose to go.
Can I see the letter?
Yes, you can see the letter. Here you go. And I hand over the letter.
I am probably like the stupidest person in the party, so this is not gonna do anything probably, but I want to investigate the letter to see if I could know where it's from.
Okay, yeah.
Any recognizable handwriting?
My investigation with a -1.
Of course. Make your roll.
12.
The one thing that catches you off guard while reading this letter is the changing from word to word. It almost seems like one word's in cursive, one word is written normally, another word seems to be written in a completely different handwriting. It just seems jumbled. It's not exactly like the cutout newspaper clipping, but it
sounds like a ransom letter for sure.
It seems sketchy.
Whoever wrote this probably does not want us, or any person who might have intercepted the letter, to know who they were.
I do not appreciate that. I'm going to Grove anyway, so we could go investigate together. And they did say all of us. So, well, Prar's not here. That does make the all of us less.
What if it's from Prar?
Why would Prar need to send a letter to us?
Maybe it's not a letter, it could be a note.
Tempter, I assume you were awake when Prar left?
I was.
Yeah, so why wouldn't Prar just tell Tempter?
Well, just because I say something doesn't mean it's true.
I do believe it would be advantageous for us to investigate the Grove ahead of time. Plus, the doctor did say they wanted to go there.
Okay.
Yes.
Is there anything any of you guys want to do around town before investigating, or are you just heading there now?
Investigation begins unless anyone else wants to do something.
We could go let Vaughn know that we got a mysterious letter just in case.
I want to go to the Necromancer, because I like that the Necromancer has no political affection. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's fair.
You all head out.
Also, I just like the Necromancer.
I wonder why.
Oh my god, you
it's
like
not
the Necromancer?
Awesome lesbian sex. Probably not.
Oh no, totally not. None of that happens.
Totally
there.
not. I don't know what you fucking I don't know.
You all head out. Hemlock, I'm guessing you get dressed before you go?
Yeah, I do.
You head out and head down south of the town around the long way, heading to avoid the Grove, heading towards the Necromancers. And you find yourself outside the shop. Daisy, you were just here about, let's say, like half an hour ago. And since your last time being here, it seems like the shop has opened, but there's so the sign says open. There's no employees around, but it looks like it's open. Just no customers, no employees.
We go in there?
You all head in, and as you do, the chime bell rings, and
Ring, motherfucker.
Ring, ring. And you hear from the back, "Oh, I'll be right out. Just give me a minute."
I didn't think that would get picked up by my mic.
Oh, it did.
It's been very picky about what it does and doesn't pick up, and I thought maybe this'll be soft enough that it doesn't get picked up because it's being mean to me lately, and then it picked it up.
Do you know what
Also-
a sound we need in the D&D dorks because of how much we come here? We need like a little bell going off. Like,
Oh,
just,
we
like, a little-
do.
That'd be so
Yeah,
cute.
that'd be nice.
That would be fucking adorable.
Oppo, could you do that?
Obo, get us a doorbell.
Doorbell?
Yeah.
Like
Like,
the
Not a doorbell,
Not
like
a doorbell.
but like a doorbell.
Like, you know
Yeah.
when you open a door and it like does a little ring?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
So just a bell sound.
While you're at it, you should totally not add like any other fun sounds.
Zoe.
I'm only allowed like 8, I'm pretty sure. Which we've
Oh,
already got like
okay.
4 of them covered. That's so it's
Then
just
never
like
mind.
if you want to add more, I'm just saying. You gotta be picky, you know what I mean?
After a minute or two, the heavy purple velvet curtains open, and the necromancer in her full garb and attire comes out, looks to the door and says, "Oh, hello. How are you all doing? What can I help you out with?"
I honestly don't know. Tikek just wanted to come.
You just came
Daisy.
here for me?
Maybe
Oh.
I don't know. Possibly.
Well, I'm
But,
flattered.
But Takek says, fuck does she say? She says, we got a creepy letter, and we don't know who it's from, and honestly, I trust you the most out of the political afflictions that we go through, so I just want to tell you, if something goes wrong, we got a spooky letter. And I trust your I don't want to say secrets. What I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Can I see the letter?
Alright, who has it? Because I didn't pick it up.
I believe Daisy still has it.
Okay. I look to Daisy and I say, Daisy, you think
I
it'd be okay?
yeah. I hand you the letter, and I look at the necromancer like kind of shiftily because the secret of just 30 minutes ago, and be like, I'll do a little wink and like, and then have you ever watched Arrested Development?
I have not.
Okay, well, in it, the mom does like a wink, but then like opens their mouth fully to do the wink, just like and does that at the necromancer and hands it to Kek.
The necromancer takes the letter, and as she does, she gives you a wink back. Takek, make an insight check. The chimes it's like a little metal bell.
Oh, okay. That one's harder to find. Fuck.
Takek, you catch a wink. There's something going on between Daisy and the necromancer. The necromancer will take the letter, open it up, look at the writing quizzically, set it down, cast a spell, look at it again, cast another spell, look at it again. Well, the paper itself isn't enchanted. There's no hidden ink or hidden writing, arcane or otherwise. Honestly, I don't think it's super suspicious. It might just be one of your friends are pranking you. It doesn't look as bad as it could be, and she slides it back across the table.
Okay. Well, still, just in case anything happens, I was letting you know in case we disappear and it's not from Roy. Oh, fuck, what do we call it? The political. What?
The
Envoy. Political
envoys.
envoy. I couldn't remember. I was like, God damn, what is that fucking.
Mhm.
But yeah, that.
Of course. I mean, you have to keep a close eye at what you're doing. and who you trust.
Mm-hmm.
But either way, I appreciate you coming by, and it's good to see you all.
The king blushes, and she said that she's behind the counter still, right?
Mm-hmm.
I run behind the counter, and I just smooch her. I give her a kiss.
Aww.
It 100% catches her off guard, and you just see kind of like a shutdown for a moment before the brain reboots and like, oh, well, I mean, it seems like you have at least an hour until your meeting if you want to.
Sorry.
If you have nothing else to do, you can come to the bathroom.
I'm leaving. Goodbye. They turn around and walk out.
They too black.
But for real, thank you for trusting me in my opinion. I appreciate that. I hope to be able to pay forward that kindness someday.
That's the bell that I did.
That's the
Sorry.
doctor leaving.
I like that.
I dig it.
Yeah,
I dig it.
That's the doctor leaving. Just like, fuck you guys. I'm done.
It's weird because it takes a second for the noise to happen.
Mm-hmm.
So just a warning.
Either way, you have an hour. What are you all planning on doing?
Kissing you.
I'm gonna actually head to the Grove first.
Okay. You said, wait, Tikek, you actually said that?
No. That's me. That's my purse. That's me. I'm horny.
I can't tell the difference between the character and the character.
I don't know how to make Tikek a different person. I don't know. You know.
That's why I always just assume you're in character.
Yeah, but it's fair. That's fair.
Well, you have an hour. You can hang around here if you want, but if you have stuff you need to do, I know you've all been traveling a lot. I don't know if you need to pick up supplies or if you need to hit the road soon. What are you all planning?
Our next destination is Flintstone. We should hopefully be departing fairly soon.
Nice. Well, I hope to see you all soon. You seem to be... As often as you guys leave, you seem to come back quick. Somehow. But
We keep getting teleported.
I mean,
Against our will.
It has become a trend.
I mean, it is convenient at the very least, even though it is
True.
a bit intrusive.
I think I threw up the first time.
Oh. Yeah, that's fair. Cutting away, we will go over to the doctor. What are you doing?
I'm on my way to the Grove just to get like a private moment to myself. And
I can hear someone playing Animal Crossing.
shut up. No, you don't.
Turn the volume down. Your mic's picking it up. But, so you head over to the Grove. You find your way there. It is quieter. It's still early in the morning, so there are people here, and actually, it is actually quite busy today. It's a nice sunny day. There's a lot of people out walking throughout the park. Some people have set up picnics. Some people are jogging. Some are just enjoying the nature. But as many people as there is, it is still a fairly large park, so you are able to find a quiet spot if need be.
They find their little spot and they sit down and they like set up a mini altar, just a temporary place for the Raven Queen with what they have in their bag. And they sit there in silence for a little bit, like kind of meditating. And then after they've grounded themselves in everything, they begin to pray.
What
and
do
they,
you do to pray? How does Hemlock pray?
They first take off their mask. They do make sure that there's no one around. It's completely, they're alone, and they take off their mask.
You find this actually nice little quiet area inside, behind the bushes on the main track. It's this almost like a little mini sanctuary inside this public park where if someone investigated closely they could see, but for the casual going by, you're out of sight.
So they take off their mask first, just out of respect, just like they did going into the temple. They speak out loud to themselves, but quietly. And they start with, I know I've done things, not good things, in the name of survival. It has been difficult, and I know I have not found the time to come to you. I know I will continue to do things as I move forward until I can finally make it home. I am scared. I am so scared. All of the time. I miss home. And I do not regret the people I have met or the family I have made. I do not regret being able to be here right now. I do not understand why I'm the one here right now. But I know that I have to make it home for my friends. I wish none of this ever happened. I wish I was home. Why? Why did this happen? Why am I here? I don't understand it. I don't understand anything you ever do. You were always there, just standing there. You never say anything. Why am I here right now? Why was I the one who made it? I am not the one. I am not the strongest. I am not the wisest. Why was I the one who made it here? Why am I still alive when they aren't? I don't understand. I'm scared.
You hear a rustle coming from the trees above. And you instinctively look up, just fight or flight, instincts kicking in before seeing a dark shape standing up on the branch of a tree. a raven. And it looks down upon you before just jumping, flying, and dive bombing down at you.
They instinctively, like, block their face, you know? Like, I was just like, oh, there's something coming at me.
You block your face, and within inches it flies in front of your face and out and forward, crashing into a bush. What do you do?
They're gonna put on their mask because they're getting up. And they're gonna check on the bird. They're like, oh shit, is it okay?
You
Scared the shit out of me.
You stand up, walking over the shrine you have made, putting on your mask. You walk over to the bush and just gently take 2 hands and spread it open to make sure this animal is okay. And staring at you from inside the bush is a white porcelain mask. On this figure hunched down, staring.
They don't. Oh, I don't. Oh, I don't really know what to do.
What do you
Kind
do?
of just stare at. Kind of just. I think they reach out and touch it.
Reach out and touch face.
You reach forward. This figure unmoving as you take a hand and just gently touch the forehead. And you feel a wave of emotion hit you like you ran into a wall. You feel sadness of a loved one passing away. You feel the empty hollow of missing someone you love. You feel cold and alone. All these feelings you are familiar with. All these feelings you felt all your life come crashing down at you at once. And you, without even realizing it, instinctively fall backwards. And the figure stands up full height out of the bush. 10, 12 feet tall. And it reaches down for your face.
Oh, I think I let it touch me. Like, I'm a little frozen in this mess and confusing storm of emotions. And, like, with that amount of emotions, there's, like, always that sort of, like, pain in your chest and the shaking and the just general, like, you can feel it physically. But something about this creature, they're just like, alright, cool, you're allowed to touch me, I guess.
This thing, your god, reaches down and you see this long fingers and claws and this webbed, not webbed, but feathered hand reach down and grasp your cheek before lifting the mask up and off your face. And then it reaches forward, leans down, and just ever softly plants a kiss on your forehead. And you feel warmth. Your vision flashes and you see death, but not the cold, depressing darkness of being alone, not the sadness of losing someone, but the warmth and familiarity and finality of death, of seeing your friends. You see your friends in the afterlife, waiting, eventually, for you. And the vision fades, and the figure stands back up to full height, staring at you. Before the cold porcelain shifts into a smile. And you wake up. You didn't even realize it, but while meditating, you somehow dozed away. Dozed asleep. And you're awake. The park around you.
Crying. I'm crying. We're crying.
You see
But
down on the ground in front of you the mask, and sitting on top of it just a single black feather.
I'm gonna take both. I'm gonna hold them, and Hemlock takes a moment. They set down the mask and they rummage through their stuff, and they make a necklace out of the feather. So they find like a leather. They find a leather strap or something.
Okay.
And would the mask fit them? Like, would they be able to wear it?
This is the doctor mask, not
The doctor mask?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah, no, I'm tired. It's fine.
Understood.
It's just like, so they make that, they put on the necklace, and then they put on the mask and clean everything up and get back up. Check the time, be like...
It is getting very close to noon, about now.
Okay. So they'll... Was there a specific place in the grove that said that we were meeting up?
Sorry, what was that?
Was there a specific place in the grove that it said that we were meeting up?
Nope, just at the grove.
Just at the grove? Okay, cool. So they'll just start wandering around, hoping to maybe run into the party.
Here's a question for the party. What has you all been doing for that hour?
Just
Kissing?
just making out with the party. We had that threesome.
That threesome we talked about in the first
Oh my
like
God.
the first
Hey,
and
what?
second.
I hate all of you.
But
Kidding.
The
Daisy's a
necroman-
virgin. That is not going to be her first time. That'll be her second time.
Actually, about half an hour before noon, the necromancer will kind of kick you all out and just say, I am actually closing up shop early today. I'm working on a private commission. And she just looks at Daisy. So, unfortunately, I will have to close up. But I would love to continue this at another time. And she winks at you, Tikek.
I give her an I straight up I smooch her, but like I grab her arm, I twirl her around, and I bend her back and kiss her because
Lovely.
I'm trying to get some later tonight. And then I
God damn!
And then, Tikek's
And
rage
then
just went from 0 to 100.
yeah, and then that's it. I dip her down, I kiss her, and I say, if I'm not gone tonight, onto our next fucking whatever. Then can I see you again tonight?
It's really interesting. It's hard to see blushing beneath black fur. But just very faintly you can see just... And the tail is just poofed up. And so that is an indicator that she is quite caught off guard and embarrassed, but she still dipped, just kind of nods quickly.
Olive, you're instilling furriness in me because that was hot.
That's my
you
goal!
mentioned the tail, and I'm just like, I'm gay and fluffy. Okay.
Oh my god.
You were a full-on fucking awakening for me, is meeting you.
Good. You all are... She will very promptly push you all out after that. Can someone play the bell, please? Yep. And you are all pushed out on the street. The sign is switched to closed. And she actually waves her hand, and all of the windows tint to black. So you can't see inside the shop. But you are all left. There's about half an hour until the meeting time. You can, if you want to do something else, you can. Otherwise, you can head in and meet up with Hemlock.
Hemlock,
Yeah.
We'll go say hi to Hemlock.
the baby.
The little trauma child.
It's me. That's
God.
me.
Keeper, I'd just like to say fuck you.
You're
for
welcome.
creating such emotional fucking responses. I'm so excited.
You're welcome.
You all talk amongst yourself for a minute. I'm actually just gonna quickly run and pee.
Have a nice piss.
It'll just be a minute.
What happened to the no pissing rule?
Yeah, come on. Nope.
Yeah.
The DM's allowed to pee, it's fine.
We can.
We can also play all of the sounds we're not allowed to play.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Where's
Wait. Have.
Keeper, can you do the reverb?
Yes.
If I'm not back in time, can you let Olive know that I have stepped out for a millisecond?
Alright.
I was actually using an advanced technique there. called
Gavin's
lion.
working and I'm bringing him some cereal.
Oh.
Oh no!
Why did you do that? My feelings.
King.
I'm back. I said it would just be a minute.
Welcome back. We didn't do anything.
But
Nothing
y'all
happens.
run, do your thing, Zoe. It's gonna take me a minute to hide all of this piss in the chat. So
I could continue doing it while you try and hide it.
I will kick you out of the campaign. On roll 20. No.
But then you couldn't see my roll.
The doctor finally dies, just like they've been wondering about.
The doctor goes and sees their friends permanently. So,
but you know who I'm bringing in.
Shut up.
After that.
You all find yourself and are able to reconnect with the doctor. It actually takes you a minute, a little bit of time searching around the grove to find the doctor, because doctor, you wake up about 10 minutes before the meetup time, but you are able to all get together, find each other, and what do? You have 10 minutes until the meeting.
Commit crimes, probably.
Who do you think could have sent the letter?
You gay, be crime. Sorry.
What kind of crimes do you want to commit?
No, I said do gay, be crime. I am the crime.
Fair. Doctor, what kind of crimes do you want to commit?
I don't know.
You said do crime.
I just said that as a joke.
What are you doing?
Do you want to do like the usual, or do you want to like spice it up now?
We're doing crimes.
You have 10 minutes to fit as much crime as you can in. What are you doing?
This is possum, not to keg. I litter. No, I'm kidding.
Monster.
I know, right?
The druids kill you on sight.
Could I go into? Could I go into a bar? And
10 minutes?
Look, I want to start a bar fight.
Hey, if you can run, that's fine. Like, do it. Start a bar fight.
I was thinking specifically, I want to go into a bar and find the creepiest dude ever, and then kick him in the balls, and then
Let's go.
There are 2 bars that you know of in town. One of them is Freak Swords. The other one is the bar across the street on the right side of Fantasy Denny's, which you actually stayed there for a few nights in the inn when you first got to town.
Aw, dang, they all know me there. I can't go back.
You don't know any other bars, but you have 10 minutes if you want to run. You can ask around, see if other people know other bars.
Can I just see if there's anyone creepy in the streets?
Roll an insight check.
Oh my god, I love this.
As you judge the character of the pedestrians walking around the park around you.
Is this gonna be a hate crime?
Probably, actually.
A 9.
You find someone to fight, but they're normal.
It is a combination of people having dates and picnics. Some families walking together with their kids down the park. There's one father teaching their kid how to ride a bike. But
damn it!
Looking around, there's not that many creepy
You go up
people.
to someone who you think is a gnome and you absolutely kick them. Turns out it's just a human child.
We're doing crimes, right? So anything illegal is technically considered a crime, right?
You could do anything. You have there's 10 minutes before the meeting.
Is nudity illegal?
Oh my god.
Depends on what kind of nudity, because like I'm covered in feathers, but like humans
streak in the park.
It's a public park. You don't know? You've never asked.
If tempted
the
to
druids
do
are
it, why
wearing
can't Daisy?
You have a loincloth.
Look, I can't light anything on fire. I actually like this park, and I like my wonderful sand leaf, and I don't want to upset them.
I mean, you're probably passively committing crimes by committing tax evasion.
Yeah, that is true.
Am I committing tax evasion?
Yes.
Have you paid taxes?
Oh, yeah, I guess I don't. I'm gonna go run and, you know what, in my 10 minutes, I'm just gonna go say hi to Stanley. Because I love them.
You...
No crimes. I give up on my crimes because I go, oh, there will be consequences, and I don't want to deal with that right now.
So, interesting point. There are about 4 druids throughout the entire grove. They all look the exact same. What do you do?
I know Stanley.
Roll an insight check, staring at these 4 druids.
Do I get it with advantage because I'm Fae? I'm from the Fae. And because I've kissed one of them?
No.
Okay.
If someone assisted you, you would have advantage, but... Okay.
No, it was a 5. It was not a 16. I accidentally double-clicked.
Never mind. You walk up to one of the druids, just saying, "Hey, Sandleaf," and they look at you and like, "Oh, I'm not Sandleaf. Sandleaf's over there."
No, I wouldn't say, hey, Stanley. I'd be like, hey, is this Stanley?
I'm not that much of an assumption.
I
know they're hard to tell.
It looks at you and like, "No, I'm Rainleaf. Sandleaf is over there."
Thank you.
And it just nods and goes back to the pruning it was doing at this bush.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna be making a friendship bracelet so I can give it to Sandleaf later, so I can always tell who fucking Sandleaf is.
I like that. You see there is a druid that is... All of the druids normally are either keeping watch, tending to the plants, cleaning up litter, doing stuff like that. You see Sandleaf just sitting under a tree, seemingly relaxing.
Can I sneak up and like just sit beside Sandleaf and be like,
Roll a stealth check.
okay. That's a 15.
You are able to sneak up and sit next to Sandleaf without it realizing.
Can I, yeah, I was gonna kiss them on the cheek, but I don't want to surprise them that much. I just want to see.
The figure physically just jumps, and then the head snaps, turns towards you at an unnatural speed, and it stares at you for a good, 3-4 seconds before you hear in your head, "Oh, hello.
Hi.
Hi."
That image of a head sparks joy.
You're so cute. Oh my god.
Daniel bought me a new microphone, so I'm setting it up right now.
Oh.
It looks nice too.
Daisy, you hear in your head, "Oh, hello.
Hi.
How are you doing?"
I'm okay. I missed you.
Flattered.
I'm gonna. Ooh, actually, instead of making a friendship bracelet right now, I'm gonna. I'm just gonna take the bottom of my skirt because I've got these little. On the bottom of my skirt, there's these little. Tassels. So tassels at the end.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rip off a few tassels of my skirt because I'm strong. And I'm gonna. Kind of tie the ends of them together. And can I tie this around your wrist?
A gift for me.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I can always find you.
Yes.
And then put it around. It's a mixture of blue and green and a little bit of red. And aw, that looks so cute.
You see, it's just staring at it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Do you like gifts? Do you want me to bring you back more gifts?
Oh,
I'll bring you all of the gifts.
No need, but I appreciate it. I've never gotten a gift before.
You've never gotten a gift before?
No.
Well, now I'm gonna have to get you all the gifts.
my
I know you
shit
don't
in the
want.
closet.
I know you don't need them, but like,
This
got to
closet?
make up for all of the birthdays that you didn't get any gifts for.
You see Sandleaf just kind of like look at it, look still staring at it, and then just look up. Like up and away at the rest of the grove before standing up. Just briskly standing up.
Is everything okay?
Sorry. Suspicious figure. And they just start darting away.
Oh, I'm gonna follow Sandleaf.
The two of you come up and you see the rest of the party is just sitting around and chatting, and in kind of crouched behind a bush, you see a figure in dark robes, hood pulled up, staring at your friends. And you see
Guys, there's a pervert in the bush.
and
Yes, I do say that.
sounds about right.
Makes sense.
you say that. The rest of the party whipping around and staring at where Sandleaf is quickly walking to before the figure stands up, and then a second, and then a third. All of them staring at the party. You see hoods drawn up and a mask covering the face.
I do not like
What
this.
the fuck did we do now?
I knew we should have told Bon about this.
And you see, like, the three figures are, like, whispering at each other, and you see one just throws their hand up in the air. It's just like, not pervert. And then you just see them, like, arguing with each other,
I love that.
before turning
I'd like
to the
to
party.
imagine one of them just went, "Great job, Rick. Now they think we're perverts because you said we should hide in the bushes."
Before, one of the figures walks forward, towards the party, out of the bush, looks at all of you. Come with me.
I generally do not go to secondary locations with unknown persons.
Okay.
Who are you?
You see this figure takes the hood down and removes the mask, and you see this older, like, ginger hair, braided down, almost like a farmer, this older guy, before looking at the rest of the party. Follow me. And starts walking a direction.
Can I divine sense while I say, is this some like creepy cult or like secret society bullshit that you're trying to pull us into?
Do you also not understand just because I can see your face doesn't mean that you're not still an unknown person's, like...
Yeah, we don't talk to strangers, bitch.
Yeah, stranger danger.
Mm-hmm.
You see this figure look
The heck is just really proud.
You see
My kids!
you see this figure actually look and stare at Sandleaf before Sandleaf relaxes and just nods and starts walking away. And this man with ginger hair just like, we won't be going far. Trust me. Follow me. And just starts walking. And the other two hooded figures follow.
It does how to explain things to people. Like, this isn't.
I will explain once we get there.
I'm gonna yell at Sandleaf who's walking away, and I'm gonna be like, if I don't come back in like an hour or a day, I might be dead. Please come avenge me.
You hear in your head Sandleaf's voice and just like, you can trust them.
Okay, if you say I can trust them, I can trust them.
I'm gonna give the Raven Queen the biggest mommy milkers.
Can I give him or can I give it a kiss in my mind? Just like make an image so I can see an image of me kissing them.
Roll a persuasion check. Roll a Riz check.
No.
With advantage, because you gave it a present.
Thank you. 16.
You send this thought forward, and you see Sandleaf just start kind of fast walking. Just walking away. just he's gonna do like a fast walk jog and just keep going.
Kind of shuffling away.
Is that bad or good? I can't tell.
I don't know. You don't know. But these three figures start walking further along in the grove. What do you want to do? Do you follow, or what do you do?
It's okay, guys. We can
Follow.
trust them. Stanley says they're
Follow.
trustful, so... Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so being that Daisy said that, the Hemlock will follow.
You are all four of you are led further down, deeper into the grove, before eventually finding a door. This is a doorway built up out of the ground, and the figure, still not like hood off, ginger hair, opens up the door, looks at you all, and just says, "Come on down, and all your questions will be answered," and then starts descending deep into the underground of the grove.
This is sus as fuck.
This man
Alright.
is giving me more questions than answers right now.
I did use my divine sense. Do I detect anything?
It's Fey Fiend and Undead, right? Celestial, Fey Fiend, Undead?
Celestial, fiend, and undead, or anything affected by the hollow spell. Don't know what the fuck the hollow spell is. I have yet to look that up.
Facts.
You don't get anything.
Okay, cool.
The three
Okay, I have
them
6
seem
of
to be-
these.
The three of them seem to be clear.
Okay.
The three of them descend the stairwell down. Do you follow?
Suspicious, but I'm gonna follow.
Hesitantly follow. Stay with the party.
Daisy and Tekek, do you follow?
Yeah.
Who's
Yes.
Who's the first one in? Who's the last one?
I can go in first.
I feel like I wouldn't be the last, but I could be if anyone was scared.
Okay.
I'll be
Hemlock,
last.
You'll be last? Okay.
Yeah.
As the four of you enter, Tekek, you see just briefly a purple hand appear, slightly ethereal, just for a moment, and it shuts the door behind you. This is earthen stone walls and stone stairs descending about 3 stories down in a straight line. There are little string lights hanging from the ceiling, illuminating the path. And you see at the very bottom there is a wooden door, which the 3 figures are waiting at the bottom of the staircase for you all. Before they seem to look at each other, the 2 still masked ones walk in, and this man standing at the door it just holds the door open for you all. Do you continue?
Yes.
Yes.
You all entering this doorway are hit with a intense blast of heat and moisture. It is warm down here.
I'll show you moisture.
You
Ayo?
You walk in and you see
I'm thinking of 2 things and I don't know which one I want it to be.
You see this seems to be a reception area. Still carved out of the rock wall and floor, but you see there is a curved desk with a woman sitting behind it. There is a row of lockers on one wall, and then a few different doors heading out. And as you all enter, this ginger-haired man shuts the door and looks at you all. You know the 4 of you really need to take a break. And the 4...
I have absolutely no clue what you're talking about. I've never taken a break in my life.
What is
oh no,
the meaning of this?
they've told me. And the 2 figures, the 2 cloak figures, take the cloaks off.
Vaughn and
Tara. Vaughn and Tara.
Vaughn and Tara.
Fuck.
How dare!
And then this ginger-haired man smiles before the form drops, and you see there is the necromancer standing in front of you all.
I hate all of you.
Hey, you motherfucker!
Listen, you
Why
all
do you
need
trick us?
It's fun. Because it's fun. And you all need a break. So, welcome to the Lightport Hot Springs. You all need to relax.
I don't need to do shit.
What I need is to go to Flintstone.
We've been teleported like 3 or 4. Wait, it's like 2 or 3 times? 4 times? I don't know.
2.
So many times.
Also, technically, we were just asleep for 4 days.
Like, we don't need to do shit. Like, come on.
You were... And Von pipes in, you were asleep in a nightmare realm for 4 days.
Oh, Vaughn, do you want to know something really funny?
We've been to worse.
Yeah.
Yes.
The only reason that I realized it was a nightmare is because you were being nice to me, so I'm pretty sure this is also a nightmare.
This is why you all need a break, because you think people being nice to you is a bad thing.
I think you in particular being nice to me,
You know...
In the Doctor's defense, you have never been particularly kind to them.
This was all the Necromancer's idea. She was the one that reached out to both of us.
Damn it, now we can't be mad.
And Tara just kind of claps Vaughn in the back and like, listen, we heard that that your friend here was planning a spa day, and we wanted to go to the spa. And Vaughn was like, you wanted to go to the spa, and Tara's like, no. We wanted to go to the spa. So, will you join us?
Mommy.
The only person, I do not like the fact that unknown persons and people I do not like brought me to a secondary location.
It's literally part of a public park.
It's still a secondary location.
Anything could be a secondary location. Us going to Fantasy Denny's last night was us going to a secondary location. You didn't have an issue with it then.
But everybody knew where we were going and what we were doing.
God, I'm gonna
And
go
everyone
get... Nope,
actively-
nope. Ah.
I do not understand all the secrecy behind this operation.
The necromancer just piped... No, actually Tara pipes up and was like, oh, that was my idea. I thought it'd be fun.
I would like to say, Vaughn, this is why no one likes you.
You are just like spring.
Who is this Spring?
I'll tell you that later.
You have a tendency to say that to me and then not tell me later.
Ask again later.
Oof.
I'm getting called out.
The necromancer will pipe up. There are a few different hot springs here for whatever you are all most comfortable. There is a clothing required, clothing optional, 2 different types of hot springs, a few different changing rooms. There is both public and private, for whatever you all are most comfortable with. If you want us, we can go, there are separate, like, closed off group hot springs. If you want, we can go there.
I feel like canonically Prar is just like chilling already here. Somewhere in the hot spring.
Who knows?
Like, Prar came, like, Vaughn sat down Prar and was just like, we're gonna do this. And Prar was just like, alright, cool.
Roll an insight check. You, doctor.
Fine.
Roll an insight check.
Wait. Alright, that is a 21.
I'm gonna pull you for a second.
Inch?
Okay. You are, through conversation with Vaughn, talking to him, egging him on. You can see he is getting kind of annoyed. You are able to piece together that the only reason Vaughn really agreed to this was to see Prar, and Prar's not here, so he's pissed.
Ayo.
Okay, I'm gonna move you back.
Okay.
But they're not? Oh, cool.
No.
Okay.
No.
Wonderful.
Hello.
Good to know.
How's everybody doing?
What's
How you
the
doing,
deets?
little shit?
The deets is that I'm an annoying little shit.
Oh, shit.
I'm actively being an annoying little shit.
I love it.
And the necromancer stands forward and just like, I'm sorry if this was, if you are all not interested. You all come to me and you seem so stressed, and I thought you guys just needed a day off.
Okay, that might be true, but like, you could have asked. I might have said no, but you could have still asked.
Being adventurer means you are always busy and always doing something and always saving the world and always doing good for others, and it leaves very little room to do good for yourself. And when you're on that grind, you don't really think about yourself. Respectfully.
Just imagine the necromancers are second mommy.
Disrespectfully, you
Third
don't even
mummy.
call me out like that.
I am not calling you out. I'm speaking from my own experience.
Were you an adventurer?
Everyone
didn't-
had their time as an adventurer here or there. Well, I mean, most
Yeah, let
people
me-
do nowadays.
That does make sense.
You think I was always this gifted? You think I was always this good?
Yeah, I think I've always been this good.
Oh, well, I'm flattered. So, you do not have to do this. You can go. We're not going to force you to do anything, but talk amongst yourself. You all decide.
I just kind of wish you didn't cock block me with my friend.
Who?
I was having a
kinda wish
lovely
I didn't hear that
conversation.
sentence.
I was having a lovely conversation with my it friend.
Wait, who are you talking to?
Sandleaf?
Wait, you were flirting with a druid?
Yes.
She tends to flirt with a lot of people.
Yes, but mostly Sandleaf.
New mic.
Hey.
Sorry. I just was setting that up, that's why I've been quiet. I'm so sorry. Anyway.
You're all good.
Has no one tried flirting with the druids?
Most people can't even talk with the druids.
I wink at the necromancer since I'm technically a druid.
Oh, it's so very easy to talk to them.
Did you enjoy that?
They're quite talkative. And quite very nice.
Well, I'll have to see what I can do, because I didn't even know they could talk.
They can talk, you just have to talk like you would be talking to the trees, or talking to... I realize I may be giving too much information.
You do have a tendency to do that.
Look, I grew up very isolated and was told never to tell people things. But then I never met the people, so how did I know that I could not tell you? I just like talking!
Fuck do you draw raven skulls?
Tikak. The necromancer looks at you and just says, You talk to them. You all do not need to do this, but you've told me a bit, and I know what you've told me is probably not everything that you've gone through, which means you've gone through a lot. You all need a break.
We're in like a bathhouse, right?
Yeah, it's like an underground hot spring / sauna.
I just like I look at the party and is there a locker room or like robes or something that we're changing into so that we're not just like hopping naked into you know what I mean? Like
it was explained earlier, there are
so sorry.
You're fine. There are like public changing rooms, private changing rooms. There are private spa, like there's private hot like I'm
a bird, so I actually just take my clothes off and get ready to get into a hot spring.
Yeah.
So
you also
like I don't
know
have private parts.
You also know there are public and there are clothing required and clothing optional parts of the hot spring, and especially in a private hot spring room which you have been rented out, it is clothing optional. So.
And I am just full ass naked with my jewelry still on. I don't take it off.
There are swimsuits that will be provided for people if they want it.
And I'm plan on like I'm not telling anyone what to do because that's never really been like I know everyone like sees me as mom, but like I don't tell anyone what they can or can't do. I just support them while they do what they choose. You know?
We love
you.
We love you so much.
I'm just like, I want a break. You know what? Fine. I want a mommy makeover. Let's go.
That sounds like a really fun, just hit crew game is Mommy Makeover, where you just make a mom.
Oh, so actually, Mommy Makeover is a thing in America that people will go to Mexico and they'll after having a kid, they'll have all their fat removed and their skin sewn back together since you're all saggy and all that shit after you're done breastfeeding.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they call them Mommy Makeovers.
That's a lot.
That's interesting.
That is cool though.
Tara will head straight into one of the Tara will head to one of the changing rooms, and then a few seconds later will just come out of the changing room, just in a robe, and to head straight into the hot springs, one of the hot springs rooms. And Vaughn just kind of...
I'm leading by example.
Vaughn grumpily follows and does the same thing. Do you want to go into the spa room that Vaughn and Tara is, or do you want to go into a separate private spa room? Because you guys can all get one for just the party. You can go relax with Von Terra and the Necromancer. It's your choice.
Well, I don't think the doctor would be comfortable in a room with anyone besides just us. So I go and I walk to the doctor as if just come on, let's go to a private room.
Yeah, they will definitely follow to a private room.
You two head in, and you see it is a medium-sized room, carved out of the rock. There are little fairy lights dangling above this open pool in the center of the room. There are both towels set up for people. There is a separate changing room built into here if need be, a changing room and bathroom. There is there's a tray with water with sliced up lemons in it, and little tiny sandwiches on the tray. And then right in the center is the hot springs itself. This medium-sized pool. It looks like it would fit maybe 8 people in it altogether, with rock face carved into a seat, a bench around the edges facing inwards. Daisy and Tempter, what do you two do?
You wanna get it?
I suppose if the party will be there. I do wish to go to Flintstone as soon as we can.
Understandable.
Yes,
Although I don't think we can go until Pra gets back, so...
That is true. I suppose we can stay here a while. Tempter looks not irritated, but distracted? Distracted. We'll go for that one.
Impatient,
yeah.
That's fair.
Daisy, what do you do?
I'm gonna go in. I have to take off my clothes. I have to take off my armor.
Oh, bunny form.
Tempter's gonna go with the doctor. Go into the prep room with the doctor and Takek, or wherever they went.
Yeah, I have to, Is everybody going in the private room, or everyone else is going in the private room?
You can go whichever room you want to. If you want to go with the party, you can. If you want to go with Von Terra and the Necromancer, you can. It's up to you.
I'm a goofus. I kind of just want to go get Sandleaf and be like, hey, you want to go in the hot spring?
Daisy is already changed naked, says, oh, I want to go see if Sandleaf wants to join, runs out of the building still naked.
That sounds about right.
I have not gotten naked yet!
But it sounds so right!
I mean, you are right. You are in the grove. You can hunt down Sandleaf if you want.
Yeah, I wanna ask Sandleaf if they wanna come.
Yeah. You run up the 3 flights of carved stone stairs up into the open sky, and looking around, it is quite easy to spot Sandleaf because of the little bracelet you made for it. And you see it's just tending to a rose bush.
Sandleaf!
It stands up and just head snaps in your direction. Hello.
Do you want to come to the spring?
What?
The hot spring.
What?
The fucking what?
The fucking huh?
There's a hot spring?
You're telling me I've worked on this grove every day and every night, and I didn't know there was a hot spring. Sorry.
No, that was really good.
You want me to go with you?
Of course I do.
Yes.
Awesome! Let's go! And I'm gonna grab Stanley's hand. And
you grab just the callous bark hand and pull it down the stairways underground. Roll an insight check.
okay. Nine. I'm rolling like shit today.
Yeah, you pull it down the stairways and into the main entrance of the hot springs, and you see there's a woman probably in her mid to late 20s just working behind the counter, and you see she's just reading a book. She looks up at you two, looks back down the book, and then looks back up again at Sandleaf and just like oh, okay. Yep, and just goes back to reading her book.
Reception later is another clone of the two reception ladies that work at Hush.
Nope. Those are individuals. Those are their own people. No, this is not a third. There's not a third secret sister that you know of yet.
Really funny. This was the slutty sister.
So, Daisy, you have a few options. What do you do with Sandleaf? Do you go into... there's a third private room if you want for just the two of you. You could try to bring Sandleaf in with the party. You could try to bring Sandleaf in with Von Terra and the Necromancer.
I'm gonna be like, hey Stanley, can you stay here just for a second? I'm gonna double check with the party that I can bring you in.
I will be like a wayward tree.
Wonderful. Such a handsome tree. And I turn around. I go into the private room. Hey guys. Can I bring Sandleaf in?
We all turn to the doctor.
Up to you, buddy.
I'm sorry. Now I'm just imagining the doctor in like a little onesie swimsuit, like full body onesie swimsuit, and then little feet kicking in the water with the mask on and the hat.
They are birds, so they would actually be naked, but yes.
No, full. I'm imagining this too, like a little, but specifically one of those like gaudy, like rainbow, bathing suits.
Oh God! With a matching beach umbrella.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hemlock. The whole party turns to you.
There's like
I pat on the doctor's back and I go, we're never gonna let like anything happen to you, but also it is completely your decision on whether or not Sandleaf can come in. If anything, you and I can go to a smaller pond if you'd like. Or not pond, hot spring.
Sandleaf is one of the trees, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm like 90% sure the trees have seen my face before.
Oh, okay.
It can come in.
Wonderful. Okay. I exit out and be like, you can come in. You can come in, Stanley.
Oh, okay. The rest of you see Daisy walk in with Sandleaf, who is probably a good foot, maybe a foot and a half taller than Daisy, and it has to bend down to get inside the door. And just kind of looks.
I thought Sam was 10 feet tall.
Yeah, me too.
Oh no, probably 6.5 feet.
Okay.
Oh,
You
one of
know
them
what
taller?
would be very funny if
What would
we
be?
introduced Vaughn to Sandleaf.
Yes!
That would be humorous.
I don't know how Vaughn would handle it, and I think that would be fucking hilarious.
Do you want to do this right now, or do we want to relax for a little bit?
Let's relax for a little bit. They might yell at us if we don't.
Okay. I start taking off my armor and my clothes all in front of Stanley and you guys. Because I'm just...
That's right.
Sandleaf will very, very much like turn its whole body the other direction, just back to you.
I just imagine that I have fluff on my tits. Like, I just have a fluffy barrier. Like, there's just white fur to censor everything.
The anime cloud, just the anime steam just covers everything.
The anime steam clouds.
Well, just canonically, my mother knew that this would happen.
Episode.
We really are having a bath.
I'm just so happy right now. I need this to be a thing. Like, I need to have an image of this. And I'm picturing it in my head. And it's so cute.
Tempter, Sandleaf will sit down in the hot spring next to you. And wait, did you go in the hot spring, Tempter, or no?
I like to imagine Tempter's like sitting at the edge of where the water with their like feet and legs into water.
Okay. Sandleaf will like sit down on the actual like bench inside the pool, and as it does, just the whole water just rises up and disperses over the entire floor. But there are drains built in. I'm sorry, I got distracted by art. That's fucking amazing. That's so cool. But
neuron activated.
The water rises up over the edges and then drains down into separate drains around the room. What are you all doing? Tekek, are you in the bath? I want to know who's in, who's out.
I am in. I am relaxing. I am...
I'm playing.
And every now and then I play with by like a little splash, maybe? Well,
I'm submerging myself underneath the water. I'm swimming around. I'm being a little nuisance.
You're being a kid. Anytime anyone gets mad, I'm just like, I look at them with my mom eyes, and I'm like, you let them have fun.
Well, it's just,
I almost forgot how to do that.
Wait, can one of you please ask Tempter to come all the way into the water?
Yes.
No, I think I splashed Tempter.
I have a mechanical...
Tempter just kind of splashes water back in feet. So you ask Tempter to like why aren't you all the way in the water? And Tempter just goes, alright, I suppose I can. Tempter decides to go all the way into the center and just lays down the bottom of the pool.
I'm going to hold on to Tempter
and
see how long I can stay underneath the water.
So the Tempter and the Doctor are having a breath-holding conversation.
I guarantee you, Tempter's gonna win.
Yeah.
You all get a little nervous at first, and like, wait, Tempter doesn't breathe.
Sorry, I have a mechanical question.
Absolutely.
So prestidigitation, because we were joking about the cloud thing. Prestidigitation, it's not concentration. It's a cantrip, and it lasts an hour. Could I technically cast multiple of those to create? Because you can make a color, a small mark, or a symbol appear on an object, or you can create instantaneous harmless sensory effects. Could I somehow work a way around to make little clouds go around my
Absolutely.
my ass and titties?
Absolutely. I love it. I absolutely love it. Mm-hmm.
And I just do a little wink at Sandleaf and be like, cover up.
Okay,
Sorry for spooking you.
I have to check something really quickly, because if not, this is really funny.
Okay.
What are you doing, Daisy? How are you getting in, or how are you relaxing?
I'm gonna get in right next to Stanley. Does the water dissipate the clouds? Oh no.
Okay, so Doctor, the
Yes.
water actually does not dissipate the clouds because it is magic.
Perfect. Wonderful sensory effect for the children and the ace community.
So I had to Google how to calculate how long someone can hold their breath in D&D.
Really?
It's,
oh wow.
A number of minutes equal to 1 plus the creature's constitution modifier. So that's minus your constitution modifier, so it's a minimum of 30 seconds. So...
A minimum or a maximum?
Minimum of 30 seconds.
Okay.
So it's 1 minute plus constitution modifier, but it is a subtraction for the doctor. So
I like to. Tempter's gonna still underwater. Tempter's just gonna say to the doctor, "You shouldn't hold your breath for so long. You could cause brain fucking words that Tempter would know, but I can't think of right now because I'm dumb."
Eurisms.
Yeah, it caused brain damage. Tempter's saying it's underwater, so I have no idea
flip you off.
it's about 20 seconds now.
I think it's already causing brain damage.
I already have brain damage. It's fine.
It's about 25 seconds now. It's getting really hard to hold your breath. What do you do?
The doctor dies.
EPK from a spa.
It's getting really hard to hold your breath. What do you do?
I'm just sitting there.
Loki.
Tempter's gonna grab the doctor by the back and just hoist them up like a cat. You know how like you grab a cat?
To flail their silly little arms.
Sure. Make a grapple. So this is your athletics versus the doctor's athletics or dexter or acrobatics.
Oh come on, athletics.
Alright, athletics or acrobatics. Alright.
Athletics. Okay. Oh god. Okay.
Athletics. So that's a 25.
Tempter, if you rage, you have advantage on athletics checks.
Fuck you, raging. I'm mad now.
Everyone above the water just sees bubbles, like hot steam bubbles coming from where Tempter is as the steam is escaping. But the doctor, you are able to keep out of grasp. It is 30 seconds. If you're going to stay underwater, I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Damn.
It's a 7.
Okay, let me bust out my dice.
You die.
You breathe. You are unable to hold your breath, and gouts of water goes down your throats. You take 4 points of damage.
And then I make my way back up. And I'm coughing up water.
Takek, you see the doctor half cough, half vomit up water.
That's why I tried to get you out of the water, doctor.
They flip you off again.
Wait, hang on, do I still have that spell? Or did I get rid of it? I had a spell that was like get rid of water, so like anything in his
destroy water.
Lungs. I was gonna destroy the water.
Oh my god.
just so that just so that I know that he won't keep coughing. You know, like when you accidentally swallow water and you're just like for the next like two weeks.
Oh, you were gonna destroy water as in like in the inside them. You didn't know the body is made up of like of a. Oh.
I'm gonna hope that.
No,
You just gave me a fun idea.
I don't allow that combo at my tables.
Okay, however, will you allow it for like getting rid of the water because I don't want my child to be drowning?
I would allow that.
Okay. Where is my destroy water? Because I'm pretty sure I still have it.
And if you want to do a more fun, you could. The spell is called create or destroy water, so you could just create a gallon of water inside someone's lungs.
You will allow that?
No, I do not allow that at my table.
Oh,
No. Unless your character is evil. That is. Then we can talk.
Good to know. Good to know.
And we can talk, but there's gonna be changes to where your character storyline's going. Okay. Do you?
Oh, there it
is. Doctor, you feel all of the water that had soaked into your lungs miraculously, magically evaporate in a second, and you are breathing fine.
Full.
And
back
actually,
underwater.
With that, we're gonna take a 10-minute break.
Because technically the lungs are, because it says destroy water, you destroy up to 10 gallons of water in an open container. So the thing is, technically, the human body isn't an open container, but lungs are. Because, you know, like if you open your mouth, it's an open container, you know? But the human body isn't an open container, which makes sense why destroy water wouldn't work in destroying in somebody's body.
Some DMs allow it. That's a different thing for me.
The day that too many people are missing and we do a one shot, I will allow it.
Yes, if it's in a one shot, I'll allow it. But we are going to take
one shots.
We are going to take a 10-minute break. Because once again, I need to go pee because I have a bladder of a fucking toddler. So we'll see you all in about 10 minutes. Everyone go run to the bathroom, go get food, do what you need to do. I'll see you all soon. Okay, here we go. Let's pop back in with the rest of the party.
I have NPC.
I don't know shit.
Hello.
Hi.
Making fun of me.
Yeah, we are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How dare.
I know, right? The audacity.
So, I want to do a quick, how do I put this?
Q&A poll.
Why am, no, like it's not a slideshow.
PowerPoint.
But not a PowerPoint. What, I can't think of it. Never mind. What are you all doing? So, you're relaxing.
Presentation.
Not presentation. It's like it happens in action movies. Montage! I want to do a montage of what the fuck you're all doing and how you're relaxing. If you want.
Oh, a montage.
Mm-hmm.
Pickaxe is just so full. Like in a part of the thing, no one can sit next to her besides the doctor can like swim up onto her wings. But other than that, stretched out wings, stretched out arms. Is kind of doing that thing, you know, where like every now and then they'll take a deep breath, and you know when you do that and you'd let your feet like rise to the surface, and then you'd like let the air escape your body and you'd float back down, doing that kind of thing. Oh wait, so being bird boned, do I float?
Probably.
Probably a little bit, yeah.
Well, that means the doctor was struggling to stay underwater.
Oh my god. I didn't even think about that.
Okay, wings outstretched, but what if they have... Okay, Olive, do they have, like, weights for, like, ankles so that I can sink under the water?
You know what? In a world with so many different races...
Just hold on to Tempter.
Yeah, I would say they would.
I asked Tempter, can you just hold my legs to the ground? Like, you're down there anyway. Like, just hold them down, or like sit on them.
I like to imagine, like, every once in a while to talk to Tempter, you guys just look at Tempter, make eye contact, and then Tempter's head comes up like a submarine above the water.
Oh my god. I just imagine... We're building furniture, I'm so sorry if you heard that. I just imagined, like... Okay, so this is totally not what Tempter would do, but okay, so me and Daniel our desks are right by each other, but he has 3 monitors, so one of his monitors blocks off like us looking at each other. And so recently we'll put our like hands up, like, you know, like when you're talking with your hand. We've been putting our hands like that to like get each other's attentions to talk, and then we just like use our hands. Hang on, I can...
Oh my god.
Okay, hang on. Okay, no. I have to explain this better.
Like almost doing like Muppet hands?
Yes!
Mm-hmm.
Like sock puppets.
Like
Keeper, can I have a question for you. Why are they a cum person?
What?
The pit crew. Looks like they're covered. They're covered in... Oh my gosh.
You know what?
I'm sorry, what is this? Where is this? Show this to me.
Game night.
Meanwhile, I'm making the most wholesome one ever, and I just look over and I see what you put.
Oh my god.
I didn't do anything.
Okay, I say very wholesome, but I also added the same fucking collar that you have.
So, Daisy, what are you doing to relax?
I'm just laying back. I'm
I'm gonna starfish in the water. You know when you float on your back? Is it big enough to do that?
There is enough room to do that. You'd be getting in other people's personal space.
Oh, no, not if it's gonna get in other people's personal space.
You could find a bigger pool if you want.
I mean, That's actually a great idea. Yo, do you guys want to go find like a bigger pool so we can all like play games or something?
Work.
Quick look at Discord.
I'm seeing.
Bark.
Bark.
No, but that's what real quick. That's what we do. So,
Oh my god.
if you see, this is the pig crew that I'm looking at.
Oh god, you're screaming.
Oh god.
No.
It's a horror movie.
No.
Oh my god.
I think I'm about to get murdered.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Yeah,
Okay.
that looks like the beginning of a horror movie when
Okay.
your friend is just like, "Hey, you want to see something?" and then you watch them get axe murdered.
Okay.
Okay, real quick. It's working now. It's working. So if you can see, that's my monitor, and then that's the back of his. So like, for us to talk to each other, we go like,
Oh my god.
hey,
Are you
and that's
are you
what I
working on a
expect
V-Roid?
Tempter is doing.
Are you working on a V-Roid?
This is the pig crew.
Oh, it's a pig crew.
So, continuing on, if you want to find, if you ask around, there are bigger hot spring pools, but the bigger ones are public. So,
Absolutely not.
But if Daisy, if you wanted to go do that for a bit in a public one, you can.
No, I want to be with my friends.
Understood. Tempter, or sorry, Daisy. What do you do instead to relax?
I'm gonna ask Sandleaf if I can put my head on its shoulder. Since
Roll
we're
a
all in the-
persuasion check.
Okay.
Daisy really rizzing up a tree.
Well,
Daisy's
Hey,
going
you know,
after-
I hear they got wood.
You beat me to it. I was gonna say Daisy going after that wood.
No bark, no bite.
look, if I get to, if something ever happens where I get to bring Sandleaf back into the Feywild, they turn into not so wooden, very yummy.
You're making that investment.
I'm investing in my future, y'all. You know what they look like when they're in the Feywild.
You
They're squishy there. They will give me splinters if we're in the Feywild.
still made out of wood, but they're less wood. How do you ask Sandleaf?
Can I put my head on your shoulder?
Sandleaf has kind of been rigid this whole time, but somehow seems to get even more rigid. It just sits upright and just silence for a few seconds, like, yes.
Okay, thank you. And I rest my head on the shoulder. I imagine it's like resting your head on a wooden chair.
Yes, very much so. You're very much just resting your head against a tree.
But that's honestly like that's a fucking vibe, you know, just like reading and just like having your back against a tree and just
very much just Sandleaf is just rigid, completely still the entire time, and then just like looking, like every once in a while, like glancing at you and then looking away, and then glancing and looking away.
Oh my god. Not gonna lie, this is reminding me of like the first interactions that I had with my first boyfriend, Kevin.
Oh my god.
Some like not dating, but like, you know, both of us have a crush on each other, but we do not know what to say. We do not have to ask. We are both awkward kids.
Yep. Okay, Tempter. What are you doing to relax?
I don't fucking know.
You're just chilling on the bottom of the pool?
Yeah, I don't really know what Tempter does as a relaxation besides reading.
Here's a question for you. When you went under, what did you do with the item in your chest?
It's still there.
Still there? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
You think I'm just gonna leave it alone? You're funny.
No, I just didn't know if you want to fully submerge it.
It's been fully submerged before.
Oh, it definitely has.
I'm not worried about it getting water damage.
Are you just staying underwater to avoid conversation?
No. That sounded like a lie. It actually really is no. Fair. I thought that would just be a really funny image.
It is very funny. You're chilling in the water.
I can come back up every now and then.
Doctor, what are you doing?
Yes. I think after a while they just, back float and just let the just float around. Let whatever happens. Sometimes they spin. Sometimes they run into the wall. It just is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Tempter looks up and just sees the doctor just spinning around on their back.
Eventually, you are all in here for quite a while. Is there anything else you guys want to do? Because I know you were talking about introducing Vaughn and Sandleaf. But what do you all do?
At this point, Tempter is back sitting up at the ledge.
What do you guys do?
A good fucking question.
Tikek? Hemlock? Daisy?
I follow the party.
I imagine I'm kind of dozing off on Sandleaf's shoulder. Notice people moving.
I feel like the doctor is also dozing off.
Well, then I'm holding the doctor then.
No, they're floating around.
Oh, okay. If you're dozing off, I just keep an eye on you then. I wouldn't leave.
After a little, probably after an hour of just relaxing, Tikek, you hear a voice in your head. It's the necromancer. And you just hear, sorry, do you have a minute? Can you meet me on the lobby?
Is there anyone left in the room? Besides the doctor and... Oh, Sandleaf and Daisy, right?
Yeah. Daisy, Tempter, and Hemlock.
Oh, everybody?
Yeah, everyone's still in the room.
Okay, well then, I just make sure just make sure to watch the doctor. To Tempter, probably. Since Daisy's falling asleep. Just so that, sleeping, water... You know what I mean. And I go see the necromancer.
You walk out to the lobby. Are you just heading out there, feathers and all, or are you putting on a robe, or what are you
doing? Robe.
Okay. You walk out, and you see just leaning against the wall near by the entrance of... Oh. God damn it. Give me 1 second, my headset. Hello? Hello? Okay. Sorry, my headset turned off. I can hear you now.
Good.
You head out and you see, leaning up against the wall, just holding a juice box in one hand and a second juice box in another, the necromancer, and she holds one out for you, if you take it.
Juice box. I take the juice box, yeah.
She is sitting, leaning against the wall, only fur. No robe, no nothing. And she's just... I'm sorry if I crossed a line by doing this. You all you seem like you've been through a lot.
It's a much needed break, and we're so worried about making sure everyone else is okay that we always forget to take care of ourselves along the way.
You definitely do. Especially you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You need, every once in a while, you need to be treated right. Because you spend all day treating other people right.
That's when I lean in real close and I say, "You've always treated me right."
This character.
She
Gay.
leans forward and just playfully like flicks your head, and just no, none of that yet. We're having a serious conversation.
I grab the hand that flicks me. I kiss the back of it and I say, "Yet." Stop blush. Sorry.
When did you get so charming?
10 minutes ago.
Meeting the god of beauty usually it humbles you real quick.
I don't know much about the goddess of beauty, but I do have someone quite beautiful right in front of me.
And you're talking about me being charming.
Well, I mean, that's just my nature. But
And what if this is mine and I lean in to kiss?
she is caught off surprise for a moment before leaning into it to reciprocate. And
Juice box kiss! Juice box kit! Sorry.
And then she just kind of like reaches out, puts a hand on your shoulder, and then just like, I am trying to have a serious conversation.
Okay.
And you're being naughty.
And Takek laughs, and Takek just laughs and goes, alright, I'll keep it in my feathers. I'm not wearing pants, so I said feathers.
She looks at you, she's like, God. That was the stupidest joke I've ever heard. And I want to kiss you so bad right now.
Well, now, I just was told that I can't be naughty, and that wouldn't be fair to me if you got to be. So, and then I just kind of wave my hand to continue the conversation that we were having before I got my charisma for some fucking reason. I just rolled a 20 in my brain. Fucking.
You're making it so hard to be focused. Okay, I'm guessing you're all heading out soon. That's why I wanted to make sure you had time to relax, but we'll get out of your hair. I'll make sure Von and Tara leave, so you all can have your time. But stay safe. Take care of yourself, okay?
You know I will.
Because you deserve to be taken care of. Now, you and your... Nope. God. Okay, she just grabs you by the hand and leads you to a changing room.
Fade to black, fade to black, fade to black.
Door locks, fade to black. Okay.
I got laid again!
I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Killing me right now.
I get so much dick. I mean, I give so much dick.
About an hour later, the rest of you see a very frazzled Kek wander back
Not
in.
frazzled. No, I'm just my feathers are nice and fluffled, but I am relaxed as all be. Sorry.
Your feathers are very ruffled and just pockmarked with purple lipstick. But the rest of you see Kek wander in, and from here, unless there's anything you guys want to do, we're gonna move on and have the party recoup at the cart and move on to the next day. Is there anything you guys want to do?
No.
Daisy? Oh. I'm gonna take that.
Sorry. No. I thought I was muted before. I forgot that I unmuted.
I'm gonna say thank you to Sandleaf for coming. I hope you enjoyed the hot spring.
Sandleaf gets out of the water, and if you've ever seen a tree fallen in a river that's just soaked up a bunch of water, Sandleaf looks like that. Just a little bloated, just very soaked.
I just imagine that there's now algae, like some green algae on it.
Not in the hot springs, but
No, okay.
Mm-hmm. If you go bathing in a river, that's a different story. Sandleaf stands up and just looks at you. That was a lot of fun. I've never done that before.
Well, you seem to be taking a lot of your firsts.
Shut up! Fade to black. Fade to black.
Black. Fade to black. Fade to black.
Sandleaf just goes rigid again, just like. Well, I should get back to work. And just turns around and.
I'll see you again.
Right at the doorway, Sandleaf stops as you say that, and just you hear. That would be nice. Before it leaves and walks out.
I love my little relationship with Sandleaf because it is the most wholesome fucking, like... it's so wholesome, and then your guys are like, fade to black! Fade to black! Fade to black!
You're romancing a tree! You all, get dressed, head out, and by the time you get out, it is actually late night. More time has passed than you realized down there, and you are able to recuperate at the cart. Quick question, Hemlock: did you take the cart with you, or did you leave it?
Cart with us.
Okay, then when you get to where you've been parking the cart, you see Prar is just sitting on a bench, plucking away at an instrument at his Iru. And then looks up. Oh, how are y'all doing?
You left us.
I needed time to think. But, sorry.
It's okay.
But, how have you all been? You're wet. Looking...
Vaughn misses you. Vaughn... That's all I'm going to say, actually.
You see Prar just kind of, like, looks at you and just says... Okay. And then It swiftly
Probably
walks.
will be mad at me that I told you that.
You all continue into the cart. Get ready for a nice, quiet rest as the night passes. You all wake up the next morning. Tempter, you are awake first, before everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
Which you are used to, but in this certain scenario, you can't help but feel nervous, rushed,
Impatient.
impatient. And slowly, as everyone else wakes up, and the day is open in front of you, what do you do?
I do believe it would be best if we head to Flintstone today.
You are quite eager to get us to Flintstone. Is there any particular reason behind that, or are you just going to continue to not tell us things?
I suppose I should tell you. Before we went to Horenver, I sent a messaging letter from Magma to my friend who I've heard was in Flintstone. I received back from her, and she has been in... what was the word? Oh, fuck. Not imprisoned, but just captured. Captured. She has been captured and held hostage in the mines of Flintstone.
And you didn't think to tell us sooner?
We were already on our way to Horenver, and everyone needed rest. If you remember the night what night was this? When we were at the bar at Freak Swords and you met Bobby, and Bobby mentioned my friend Spring, or we mentioned my friend Spring. That is the friend who is in peril right now. She is a warforged like me.
Well, shit! In the future, you should probably tell us before.
This is a slightly urgent matter.
Yes, which is why I would like to go to Flintstone right away.
Yeah.
What?
Well.
Alright.
I guess we'll leave soon once we get there. Everyone is ready to go.
I have not seen Spring for 20 years.
Holy fucking shit, dude.
Tekek, you're hearing this conversation. What do you think?
I'm just like, I want it to be noted as soon as I listened in and heard my friend has been captured. I just started packing, I just no questions, just are we going or what's come on.
So yeah, that's the reason why Tempter has looked irritated for the past week and a half.
Hey, we're autistic. All right. You want us to see social cues without telling us directly? That's on Tempter.
Yeah, we never would have fucking known.
I have said pretty much every day Tempter looks irritated.
Again, social cues. It's one thing to say Tempter looks irritated, and Tempter says, I am irritated.
Don't talk about their feelings. You know about that.
Yeah, I know. Autistics. We're right here.
You all quickly pack up. Prar is awake and does the same. Is there anything you guys want to do before you leave? Any supplies you want to grab, or are you just hopping the train and going?
I was supposed to check on my mom in the thing once we all got rested.
You can do that.
I'm scared. I'm very scared too. Yeah, I'm gonna be like, hey, so we should probably get going, but if we have a couple minutes, can I do the thing that we were gonna do when we rested that we didn't want to do before we rested, just in case?
What?
Or I check on my mom.
I zoned out. Are you talking to Tempter or are you just asking all of them?
Everyone. I'm asking the group.
I was packing either way, so I don't really care where we go, you know.
I do not mind.
As long as we can make the next train to Flintstone.
Okay. I'm gonna take out the crown. And I'm gonna sit down. And be like, if I'm longer than like 10 minutes, you should probably take this thing off of me.
Will do.
Okay. And I'm gonna put the crown on.
You take a minute holding this crown in your hand, and you close your eyes, setting it on your skull. And as you open up your eyes, the scene in front of you is different. You see a dark hallway, movement. You're and just barely you can catch a glimpse of this glassy green below you, and you know instantly your mother is wearing his work outfit.
Okay.
You hear just this faint jingling of glass as she walks down this hallway into darkness and shadow. And eventually you see a figure near the end of this hallway. Small, unassuming, but when it looks towards your mother, you instantly recognize this face you have seen in your dreams, and when using this mask, not a prominent one, but one that's been in the background. You see the face of this younger humanoid girl with the wicked iron jagged crown around her head. The maddened crown standing at the end of this hallway as your mother walks up to her. And you hear them talking. First, the crown saying, "Were you followed?" And you hear your mother's voice. No, I wasn't. And the crown says again, what are we gonna do? We're doing our, and you see your mother, we're doing our best in the situation we have. You know her. You know what she can do, but at the same time, she does not rule this place. And the crown says, she does not rule it, but we all know she's the most powerful out of all of us. And she is furious. And you hear your mom say, she is. But she also knows she can't do anything, right now at least, without starting a war. And the crown says, I'm doing my best to hide her for you. To keep her eyes off of your prize. But that is all I can do right now. And your mother bows her head and just, I appreciate it. I just need time to figure out how to keep her safe. And the crown nods and just says, I I understand. And I'm doing my best to hide her from the heart. Your eyes. They changed color. And you see your mother stand straight up, still viewing through her eyes. It seems like someone is eavesdropping on our conversation. What are you doing, Daisy? You know I can't hear you, but I know that you're watching.
Just checking in. That's what.
I'm handling things here. You go live your life. Go be happy. I'll see you soon, okay?
Okay.
Both of us are doing everything we can for you. And you see the heart, the crown, this woman look and make eye contacts through your mother's eye towards you. And you feel this pressure, this whisper at the corner of your mind, spewing gibberish, words that you could never understand, before the figure looks away and the voices stop. And your mother speaks up again. Now. You let us take care of this. Go run along, have fun with your friends. Okay?
Okay. I know you can't hear me, but I love you, Mom.
I'll talk to you soon, okay? I promise.
Bye, Dad.
I love you.
I love you too.
And without your control, your vision changes and you're back in the cart. Still wearing the crown, but in your own body.
I take off the crown. Mom and Dad is gonna be okay. And I think I have an auntie. That's cool.
It's nice that you get to check in on them.
Oh, I'm gonna glump Hemlock. I'm like, I'm so sorry.
What did I say?
I'm so happy. My family is expanding. I love you, kid.
Roll just an intelligence check.
Okay. Intelligence. Where is that? There it is. Oh, look at that.
Okay, I'm gonna pull you for a moment.
Okay.
Wonderful.
I've had...
You watch this moment between Daisy and Hemlock talking about family that you don't have parents, you don't know what it's like, but you still feel empathy towards the situation. You know what it's like to miss someone, to not know where they are, to not know if they're okay.
Yes.
But in that situation, you did something about it.
Oh.
What did you do? How did you learn about Spring?
Spring was the one who rescued me.
How did you learn Spring was in trouble?
Oh, not that. Okay. Spring. I sent the messaging spell to Spring, and he replied back saying he was in trouble.
If it worked for Spring, it worked for you. Could it not work for Hemlock too?
Fucking Jesus!
And I'm gonna move you back.
And adopt
Okay.
a little girl named Sophie. She's the princess of a neighboring kingdom who ran away.
We are back.
Hi, welcome back.
I just imagine that canonically Doctor just has this little story that they are telling Daisy.
You all talk amongst yourselves for a second. I'm gonna keep doing what you're doing. I'm gonna run to the bathroom quickly, but I can hear you.
Do you want me to keep going? Do you want me to keep going or no?
Do your thing.
Do a thing? Got it. Tempter sees this embrace between Daisy and Hemlock and kneels down on one knee and puts their hand on Hemlock's shoulder. I learned that Spring was in trouble through a messaging spell. And I know you want to go back home. And you miss your family. Is it not possible you can try sending them a messaging spell?
They are quite far away. And also I do not know exactly where.
Is it still at least worth a try?
Maybe. I honestly didn't think about it. But I don't...
You missed them,
I don't
didn't you?
know what I would say.
Say how you feel. Do you miss them?
A lot.
Then say that.
This is...
Gonna be okay.
Is it not worth a try?
It is...
Hemlock?
It is definitely worth a try. And I will try. I just don't want to get my hopes up, you know?
Yeah.
I see. It is up to you, but it's always something. If you really miss your family that much, wouldn't that be worth it to even try?
Thank you. Thank you for the suggestion.
Mm.
I really do appreciate it.
I'm sorry. The seasons are changing and they don't like me so much.
Oh, I didn't even hear it. If you sneeze, we didn't even hear it.
Oh, I've been sneezing this whole time. I put on the crisper halfway through because
we haven't heard it.
Oh, yeah.
Bless you at least once.
Yeah, it's because earlier I wasn't. I didn't have the crisper on, so you probably would have heard me like earlier in the day. But I turned it on because it was getting insufferable.
What do you all do?
Die.
You could head on the train. You could stop at Magma if you want to. What do you do?
I think they probably couldn't handle actually doing that right now. So they're gonna hop on the train and do that first.
Okay. You all find your way hopping on the train to Flintstone. It is waiting to be boarded. You all get a free ride out of town as part of the deal of you all being political envoys. You hop on, and in the next 15-20 minutes, the train departs. You are actually one of the last people on the train. It's very packed, surprisingly. There's a lot of people on this train. And with that, the train departs. You all start the journey from Lightport to Flintstone. This will be a 6-day journey. Here's the options for you all. We can end it here because we're getting close to 3 hours, or we can go through a day or two on the train. What are you feeling?
I have to take a test at technically exactly 8, so if we want to go early, that'd be cool to me. But if not, I will have to leave probably a good 5 minutes before 8, just so you know, if we keep going.
Okay. What Ray, Zoe, and Taffy, what do you think?
I am good too, and whenever people,
I'm good with ending now. I'm just wondering, if we end now, will it be the entire of next session is on the train?
No, I would go through these train days quickly. Okay. Yeah, you would all probably first hour would be on train, and then the second 2 hours would be Flintstone.
Okay.
So, we can end it early. Thank you all for stopping by. This has been a lot of fun. It's good to see the party getting a day to relax with everything that's been going on.
Yeah, we needed it.
Yeah, really
True.
Yeah.
I hope you all enjoyed the hot spring episode, because I wanted a hot spring episode.
I love it. I did enjoy. I appreciate the hot spring episode.
I wanna end the session with Tempter saying, "I'm on my way, Spring."
Tempter, you are sitting. You all get the luxury coach again. Tempter, you sit on the bench, staring out the window, and you say,
"I'm on my way, Spring."
And that's where we'll end it. Thank you all for stopping by. I hope you had a fun time. We'll see you again next Monday. See ya.